what a good day looks like for you. How would you describe a really good day?
First of all, if I feel good, that makes it a really good day. And because I am just a little tiny bit older now, I feel better some days than I do others. But like a perfect day for me is get up in the morning, have my coffee. It's real quiet. I get up very early, sometimes like 3 or 4 o'clock, and then sometimes I'll lay back down and take a nap. But I like to be up when the house nobody else is moving. Spend my time with God, which involves praying, reading the Bible or reading a book that teaches me something about the Bible. I'm motivated by accomplishment, and so I love it. I love to accomplish something. Like I really like to study and put together messages, and I like to write. And so I'm almost always working on some kind of a book. So if I work 2, 3, 4 hours, then it's usually like getting close to 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and that's usually when I eat. I eat really early, and I love good food. If I'm going to eat, I like good food. I don't eat a lot, so I want to really like what I eat.
Yeah.
And then I'll usually, after I do that, I'll watch something that I enjoy on television, and that's a good day for me.
You know what I think is so interesting about talking about this is people always say, you know, have a good day, have a good day. And what that actually is different for every person. Because so many of the things that you're talking about are things that I love too, but also many are very different. I love to be able to sleep a little bit later in the morning.
Yeah, and see, I can't. I mean, I always wake up early. Sometimes I would love to sleep later, and I just can't.
Yeah. And I love to have that quiet time that you're talking about. But for me, mine is usually in the evening when things get a little bit quieter. And I love to have that time with God, whether it's outside. If I can get outside, that makes my day so much better. Or even just looking out and seeing something beautiful, having beauty and creativity around me does so much. So I think knowing ourselves and knowing what we need is really important.
Well, and there's different kinds of good days. You know, one day this week I took one of my daughters out to lunch, took her shopping for a little bit, paid the bill, which she loves, and then we went to the restaurant, and she said something that I have laughed about for 3 days. She always carries her own water, and so she meant to ask for a glass with no water and no ice. And instead, she said,
Wait a minute, a glass with no water and no ice?
Yeah, she had her water.
An empty glass?
Yeah, she had her water with her, so she wanted an empty glass.
Okay.
But instead, she said, could I have a water with no glass? And the waiter came right back, and he said, sure, I'm working miracles today. And I just laughed. I laughed about that on and off all day. So, you know, a great day is when you get a good laugh at some point.
Yeah,
and,
that's really true.
I enjoyed buying her a few things. She didn't get a lot, but I enjoyed buying her a few things, and I enjoyed going to lunch with her. And yesterday I went and bought some reading glasses. And so, you know, I think when you have a right relationship with God, I think there's a lot of different things that you can enjoy. But the thing that I think and I really recommend to people is learn how to enjoy the simple things in life. You know, so there's many different things that make a good day for me, but I do spend a lot of time at home and studying and, you know, doing my stuff in order to be able to do what I do here at the ministry. And so I always feel good about a day if I accomplish something.
Yeah.
And that doesn't mean I have to work all the time, but I'm motivated by accomplishment. That's part of my personality. So I love it if I feel like I got something done.
Yeah. A couple things that I hear in there that I think are really important is that making sure that you're doing something you love. If you spend most of your time doing something that you don't love, maybe there's something else for you
Right.
to do, because it has to be a part of your everyday life.
Right.
And that's the other part, is that it doesn't have to be a perfect day
No.
to be a good day. And it doesn't even have to be an extraordinary day, like
Right.
you said.
Yeah.
The simple things.
Yeah, I wrote a book recently on being thankful, and I talked about how roses have thorns, and yet roses are probably would be considered one of the most beautiful flowers in the world. And some people, all they would see would be the thorns. And some people can even get stuck by a thorn, which would be like a problem in your day, but they still see the rose. And I think to be a positive person, just to keep a positive outlook and be a positive person. And there's a lot of positive people in the world, but there's so many people that are just negative, and all they think about and talk about is their problems. And I want to say again, I think we need to learn how to enjoy the simple things in life. It seems like everybody's always looking for something extraordinary, and just a day with God is extraordinary. Just to know God is extraordinary when you think about all the people who don't
Right.
really know Him.
Yeah.
And a day doesn't have to be bad because you have a problem. Jesus said, in the world you'll have tribulation. And but so many people, like, I hate my job, I hate the way I look, I hate my house, I hate my car. And we really need to, I mean, if you hate your job, then go get another one. Don't spend your whole life doing something that you hate when you're the only one that can change it.
Yeah, there are little things that can even turn a day around that's not going so well. Those things that you're talking about, being thankful and finding those things that you're thankful for. And I know you, and I know this is a big one for you, is doing something for someone else.
Yeah.
Really makes a difference in our days.
Big thing for me, because I have really found out that it makes me happy. And not just me. I mean, it's a biblical principle, and I do believe that some of the greatest joy, the Bible says in Acts, it's more blessed to give than to receive. And we want to be careful about always wanting to get something. Instead, purposely think about what you can do for somebody else. What can I give to somebody else? What do I have that I can give to somebody else? Or who can I encourage today? Or who can I pray for? The more time you spend doing things for other people, honestly, you won't have to spend time trying to make yourself happy, because joy comes along with that. And a lot of people just really don't get that.
Yeah.
They don't get it at all.
Yeah, I love any opportunity to put a smile on someone else's face. It doesn't have to be a big deal.
Right.
But just sharing a smile or doing something special for them.
Right.
Then I also like a little bit of chocolate, if possible, and a decent hair day.
Yeah, a good hair day, yeah. Good hair days are always good. I can do with or without the chocolate, but I do like the good hair days and the good skin days and the skinny days. I love a skinny day. Don't you like a skinny day?
Oh, skinny days are good.
Fat days are not good. I don't, sometimes I'll tell Dave, I feel fat today. And he's like, well, you don't look fat. Well, I don't care. I feel fat.
So much of it is our mindset, isn't it?
It is, yeah. So it is important to just enjoy your days. Jesus came, John 10:10. The thief comes only to kill, to steal, and destroy. But Jesus said, I came that you might have and enjoy your life and have it in abundance to the full until it overflows. And it really is God's will for us to enjoy our lives.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.